A warm welcome to all my lovely audience on Icy Tales today. My name is Hiba, and today we're going to be having conversations on health, wellness, and nutrition. Yes, you heard that right. We are in conversation with Miss Neha Goyal, who is a certified nutritionist and a health coach. So, hi, ma'am, welcome. How are you, and how does it feel to be here?
Hi Hiba, how are you? I'm
I'm doing
good, thank you.
yes. How does it feel to be here? Are you excited, elated? What is
Yes,
going on?
yes, I'm very excited to be on your platform. Thank you for inviting me here.
Yes, ma'am. Pleasure is totally ours. So, without holding up further, I think we should get started because I am very excited to see how our conversation goes. Can we get started?
Yes, please.
Yes. So, let me just start by getting to know your journey towards your profession. So, when was it that you decided that you want to be a nutritionist and a health coach?
See, I was like in the beginning of my life, I'm a MBA by profession.
Okay.
So I finished my MBA in 2010.
Mm-hmm.
After that, I worked for a few MNCs.
Mm-hmm.
But later on, like while working only, I had that interest in nutrition, but I never thought that I'll be in this profession later on.
Mm-hmm.
So I got married, I had my own kids. Then myself, I struggled with the weight loss. Like I don't know how to lose weight, you have so much knowledge, but when you don't have any professional advice, you don't know how to go about it. Okay, these things are healthy, these are unhealthy, but you don't know.
Yes.
And then when I opted for some professional advice, I found out like many of the nutritionists, especially in India, they focus on weight loss. They
Yes.
don't think like how your inner health is. If you have any issues with the inner health, your period problems or anything, they just want, okay, you eat in a calorie deficit and you lose weight.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I felt no, this can't work out. Like I cannot compromise my hormones for weight loss.
Right.
So started reading more. But
Okay.
then it was, you can say, the lockdown period when I thought, okay, let me take it professionally. Like I have done myself, I can change myself. I have done everything. Now let me take it to another level. That's when I started my professional degree on it,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm still doing some courses over it. But yeah, now I'm helping many people. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The lockdown did bring a brighter side out of you, and we are very, very happy to know that.
Yes, yes, definitely.
Big part of your journey. So, congratulations on that. Great job. Let's move
Thank
on to
you.
our next question. I also saw on your Instagram that you have a venture called Nourish and Glow. Tell us something about
Yes.
that. What does it the work revolve around?
Okay, so Nourish and Glow, as the name implies, I worked on the name because I want to nourish people from inside. It's not like, okay, I'm just here for your weight loss.
Yeah,
I want to work with you to strengthen your inner health, to
right.
balance your hormones, your gut issues, and the other problems. If you have any period problems, if you have migraines, that's why I opted for a holistic nutritionist course as well. So I did that. So I want to help, like, okay, when your inner health will be sorted out, you will glow from outside. So
Yes.
the name is focused on that.
Nice
It's
backstory.
like a growing little baby.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I was very curious to know because the name was very nice and out of the box. So that did answer my question very well. Great job on that, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank
Let's
you.
move on to our next question. This is again about your profession and something digging deeper into it. How do you think the current lifestyle changes have influenced health and well-being in people nowadays?
Okay. So I think the major problem these days is that our lifestyle is becoming very sedentary. We all have jobs. Even if we are in the business, we are sitting for long hours. And
Right.
the activity levels are going down. We
Mm-hmm.
are not on to that much activity.
Correct.
And we as Indians, we are social beings and
Yes.
we like food. Food is our love language. If we are in a meeting with friends or with family or partying anywhere, we love to eat.
Yes. Correct.
So it's not like, okay, we are not moving also. We have sitting jobs and then we are not exercising and we are eating. So we are gaining weight. Like
Mm-hmm.
if we see the overall world obesity level, Indians are going up.
Yes. Correct.
So we need to work on that. We need to make sure we eat healthy meals, homemade meals, and we work out every day.
Right. And since you spoke about food and the sweets, our next question is automatically about that. So, weight gain is becoming very common. And because of that, a lot of people, they are taking the wrong ways to lose weight, like you said, even in your journey. So tell us some healthy ways to lose weight.
Okay, healthy ways is first we need to focus on the homemade meals. Like
Oh,
many people think it's homemade, it would be boring. We can make anything at home in a healthy way.
yep,
So we need to focus on that. We need to eat seasonal. Like if you open Instagram, there are many things. Okay, eat berries, eat there's guacamole, avocado based smoothies, acai berries, and all these things which we don't find that easily in India and they are not affordable. But it's not like only eating those we can lose weight. We can eat whatever is available there and we can lose weight. So we need to focus on that. And
mm,
then we need to move more. Obviously, the exercise is very important, especially if we talk about women health later on. Like if we are close to menopause, we start losing our bone density.
right.
So if we don't exercise, we are prone to more injuries and the risks of fractures. Like many people, if we see our mothers, they many of them had hip fractures or leg fractures. That's because of the lower bone density. So
Okay,
the workouts are very important, especially for women.
right. I'm sure people watching this will have some major takeaways. So thank you so much, ma'am, for giving us your inputs on this topic. Let's move on to our next question, again about nutrition and wellness. Give us some hair care and skin care tips.
For hair care and skincare, I will say first thing is eat protein. Protein is very important, both for hair as well as skin. Then drink a lot of water. Water, we need to keep ourselves hydrated for good skin and for good hair.
Right.
Other than that, if you talk about hair, I will say first thing avoid sulfates in your any hair care products. Then you should keep them clean. They should not be dirty for long time.
Yes,
Then you should apply oil on your hair at least once a week.
correct.
Then condition them and indulge in timely spas and hair care routines.
Okay.
And for skin, I will say eat vitamin C rich foods. All the oranges, lemons, these are good.
Hmm.
So we should eat them more. And then I am a true believer of CTM routine. I'm not into too much of skincare products. So a basic CTM works very well. Keep your skin moisturized and sunscreen. Yes, sunscreen is very important.
I like how all the tips you give very very small and they're easily available, so everybody can do it in their house itself without having to spend a lot of money. So that was something I liked about your
Yes,
answer.
definitely. There's no need to go to salons and all those facials. You
Yes,
spend like
correct.
5,000, 6,000, sometimes more than that.
Yep.
There is no need for that. Your homemade multani mitti and your homemade besan pack, all this works wonders.
It all begins at home, and your answer did great justice to it. Thank you so much for sharing that with us, ma'am. Let's move on to something more about your profession. I'm sure there are many things that you love about your profession. That's why you are in it. So tell me one thing that you admire most about your profession, and why do you love that so much?
Okay, for my profession, I feel it's like you're grateful when the clients message you that their health is improving, how their skin has improved, how their self-confidence has improved.
Right.
You feel really good. Sometimes you yourself have tears in your eyes, like, there's a small change and it's making a huge difference in
Yes.
somebody's life.
Yes.
So you feel that kind of gesture, okay, I am
Mm,
the one who can make a difference in somebody's life.
yes. That
So
gives
that
you.
is the thing which sometimes you wake up in the morning, you read messages, and it just makes your day.
And I think not just in your profession, in any profession, when you see that a client is happy because of you, it just gives us so much joy. So I could
Yes,
relate
of course.
to that very well. So thank you so much for sharing your thoughts on that,
You're
ma'am.
in the health industry. When you're in the health industry, you feel okay because of little changes. Like maybe for some women, it's weight loss.
Yep.
They feel their self confidence has increased. For some, it's body shaming that
Yes.
is happening at home also. Sometimes people keep on saying, "Oh, tu to moti hai," this and that. So that way they feel good. And
Yes.
sometimes the skin, they have acne issues, they have other problems on the skin, rashes,
Mm.
and when they improve with the diet, they have another level of happiness, and my happiness has no bounds then.
Very nice to see that your happiness depends on other people's happiness. So great quality that I admire in you. Let's move on to our next question. So I'm sure in the nutrition field itself, there are so many myths that people wrongly assume. So if you had to bust any myths, what would they be and why?
Okay. If you've seen my Insta handle, I have series on it and I'm still doing it. If I try to do it every other week, one myth busted.
Okay.
So there is like some people think if we have to go to a party, let's not eat for the whole day to save our calories so we can relish there. But
Right.
the reality is when you are not eating the whole day, when you're going there, you're starving and you overeat your
Yes.
calories. Like if your limit is 1800 calories, it will be very close to 2000 or 2500 calories which you would be eating.
Correct.
And then like there is the culture of this diet food. There are many chips comes in the market, then there are these murmuras and all these things
Yeah.
saying they are diet food, but they are really high on calories, so
Mm.
people should avoid them. Either make them at home or just avoid. Eat fruits.
Best thing,
And,
homemade food.
and especially, I would say meal replacers. The main
Oh,
problem these days are meal replacers. They are very heavy on your pocket, meal replacers. But on the other hand, nutritionally, they don't have all the things which the basic food can provide you.
right.
And they increase your glucose levels also very fast. So you should definitely avoid meal replacer. Have your normal home cooked foods.
Mm. That was a new knowledge for me as well because even in my family, we tend to have a lot of outside food. We replace meals with something. When we see Diet Pepsi, we look, okay, there's less sugar in this. We'll drink Diet Pepsi, we're not putting on calories. But then this information, yes, I will definitely pass it on to my family.
Like, okay, the diet Pepsi, like you said, if you have it once in a while, it's fine.
Okay.
But if you are have like in some families in India, I've seen they drink diet Pepsi in summers like it's shikanji or some lemon water.
Yep.
Keep on drinking because it's
Mm.
0 calorie. But
Yes.
you don't think about the sweetener it has. It's a chemical.
Yes.
It
Correct.
will later on play with your hormones.
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing, it's not good for your gut system. Then
Oh.
we say, okay, acidity is going on.
Mm-hmm.
We stomach is making some sounds, this and that. It's just because of that sweetener. When
Oh.
you overdo it, there's the problem starts.
Yes. Thank you so much for sharing your insights on that, ma'am. With that being said, we've now come to the last question. So, this is a very fun question which you can be as open as possible. So, right now, you are a successful health coach, right? So, if not a health coach, what do you think you'd be and why? Give us the answer in the most creative and unique way possible.
Okay. This is the hardest question, I would say. Because for me, this was my passion. So
Oh,
I wanted to work on it. But the if I really have to think, I think I would go for a restaurant. Maybe I would have opened a restaurant serving some healthy food, some interesting healthy foods,
yes.
not like we get everywhere, but good food in a healthy way. Maybe I would have done that.
Yes, using the entrepreneurship skills from MBA and putting health together, you came up with a healthy restaurant.
Yeah,
So,
maybe a whole venture like I can have some nutritionist as well. You have health food as well. There's a gym, so it's
yes.
a whole package. Or I might do that in future. Let's see how it goes.
All the very best for making all that happen. I really hope it comes true.
Thank you so much.
So, with that being said, we've now come to the end of this interview. I truly had a great 20-minute session because I learned so many different new things, and you are just this lively personality who just made every answer interesting. So, thank you so much for your time, ma'am. I had a great time doing this.
Same here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a great day.